As you know that I am learning Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, martial arts. If you do not know, just see this 5-second clip. I am going to this martial arts school, which is right in front of my place where I live. And I've been going there for about like 4 months now. And I just am a white belt. And almost everybody who is there been going there for over a year. So of course they are better than me, most of them. Whenever I roll with a guy who is smaller, height-wise and size-wise, I just have this attitude inside of me that I'm gonna easily beat him. But sometimes they beat me too. And whenever they beat me, whenever I get tapped out, the ego inside my head, it just says that how the hell did you allow somebody who is smaller than you beat you? And the next time when I'm rolling with that guy, I just am less efficient. I couldn't execute the move that my trainer taught us. I just couldn't. Why? Because ego came in front of me. And the lessons that I needed to actually use, to actually execute in real life, I couldn't do it because there is an ego. So what I'm doing is, and as you know that right after I'm waking up every single morning, I'm reading my affirmations. So I've added this phrase, no fear, only learning. No fear, only learning. So I read this, I visualize this in my mind right before I go to bed and right after I wake up and right before I go to training sessions. No fear, only learning. No fear, only learning. So this mental shift, this attitude shift, what this taught me is we can actually get better. If we have this mindset, we can actually learn so much efficiently because we are not going there to prove anybody. Nobody cares that you have six-pack abs. Nobody cares that you have 20 inches biceps. Nobody cares that you are built like a tank. Bodybuilding is totally different from learning martial arts. It's totally different, guys. If you actually learn the martial arts, if you actually learn the skills, and if you actually learn how to defend yourself, that will be much more effective. That's a whole different ball game. So, since I am starting to switch this mentality, I have had different benefits. The first one is, we actually get better at learning. We actually learn efficiently whenever I'm going there. Second thing is I'm having less anxiety. See, whenever we are fighting, just right before we are fighting, we are rolling, we do feel anxious, right? What if how am I gonna take this guy down? Just things start happening in our mind. But when you have this mental switch of only learning, because that's not a real life situation. That's a controlled environment, and you are going there to learn. You are being supervised by your trainer, the people around you. It's completely controlled. And you say this to your mind, you just program it to yourself, and you are relaxed. You are less anxious. Third thing, the third benefit is you develop this positive attitude and optimism inside of you. See, when people are egotistical, have you ever noticed that whenever people are egotistical, they are very repulsive. Like we don't want to be around them because they give off this energy that they are better than everybody. And that's very, very repulsive. But when you are having this attitude of learning, doesn't matter how better you are, how good you are, you just are optimistic and you have this positive attitude in you. And it's very easy to have this mental switch. Just have to write no fear, only learning in a piece of paper and just read it, visualize it every single morning and every single night right before you go to bed. And of course, do it right before you go to training sessions, or any situation you think is going to harm your ego. It's going to help you out a lot, man. It's going to take it is going to take a little bit of time, maybe a week or two, to actually see its effect. But when you do it regularly every single day, you'll see the change in your attitude. You'll see that you are much more efficiently learning, and you don't have that ego inside of you to prove anybody else. You are just there to actually learn the skills. You are just there to become better and stronger. Every person you see over there, if they are better, then that's good. You can learn more. If you are the one who is the best over there is nothing to learn. Realize that if you are not strong, that means you have the potential to become strong. If you are not good at a particular skill, that means you have the potential to become good at that particular skill. Realize that if your cup is empty, that means it has the space to acquire the knowledge, the wisdom, right? It totally depends upon you, how you see the world. Just switch the mental mindset, just switch this attitude, and you will be learning so much faster, so much efficiently. Your life will be 10 times better. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one.